I'm Hayley Campbell-Gibbons, the NFU's Chief Advisor for Horticulture and Potatoes. I'm here today at a family farm in Herefordshire with a group of advisors from the NFU's headquarters to learn more about the asparagus harvest from the field right through to having some fantastic samples of the product at the end.
Hello, I'm John Chinn. Welcome to Cobrey Farms, a family partnership with two of my sons. When we first planted asparagus in 2003, 3% of the population bought asparagus once a year and the rest didn't buy it at all. Now, a few years later, 16% of the population buy asparagus at least once a year, although on average, the average person only buys 1.5 bundles a year. So we need to do something to get people to buy more.
Yeah, I know who's going to catering, they want minimum packaging. So one lasting plan.
Have a look at the asparagus growing in the valley. We're just driving up past some blueberries growing in the polytunnels. And we'll make our way on up the field where we'll see a harvester rig harvesting asparagus from under the polythene. And it's a modified strawberry harvester made by Haygrove, and people lie on their tummies directly over the row, and the cotton reels on the machine guide the polythene to the side of the person lying on the bed and then back over the row again behind.
So it closes it back over
So it closes it back up behind the row. The tip is underground, and so it's the soil temperature that matters. Once the tip comes above ground, it's the air temperature that matters. 24 degrees centigrade, which is optimum temperature. It can actually grow at 2 centimetres an hour. We've got just over 1,000 acres planted. We're harvesting from 870 this year. We planted these 10 days ago now, and this is a special variety for our reverse season production, for our August to October harvest, and we can't grow this variety from a crown, which is the normal way you grow, because if this variety gets waterlogged at all, it just dies. The fern in these tunnels was the same size as the little plants that we've just seen, just exactly a year ago. So this is one year old piece of fern, and it's flowered, and these are the dead flowers now, and once it's flowered, the dead flowers drop off, and that's the signal for the next lot of fern to grow. So then if we look, this light green fern is younger fern, and this hasn't flowered yet. So here's a young flower forming on the new fern, and that will flower, and then when that dies we'll get some more fern will come up. So if we look down at the bottom here, because the first lot of fern has flowered, we've now got new spears coming up from the bottom. Things about this. The first is that it's a Mediterranean variety, so it likes warmth, and it keeps a really nice tight head even when it goes quite tall. But if you want to have a taste of this, I think you'll find that it's, let's see, help us out by a piece. Compared to the purple, this is nowhere near as sweet.
Gosh, it's not, is it? It's a lot more bitter.
Much more, hasn't just got that sweetness at all, is it?
When will you harvest this?
This, we'll turn the water off in mid-July, and then by mid-August we hope to be harvesting it. So about 2 weeks without water, for it to sort of drain down its reserves, and then we'll cut the asparagus off and turn the water back on, and within a week of turning the water back on we should have a mass of spears.
And when will you harvest until?
And we'll harvest through until it stops growing,
Right.
which is generally the first week or so of November.
see that's rather bendy. Now we're down to 20 centimetre long asparagus, fatter, thinner, medium.
Acceptable, so that will be a thinner size batter for that.
So will they labelled up
No,
differently?
exactly the
They
same
will be
name.
sold exactly the same as asparagus tips.
We will put on the label, it will say 8 to 20, but the pack will be much tighter than that. And actually I don't think it's a bad idea, because when somebody goes to buy a punnet, they can decide.
Or they want fat ones or different. Oh, is it here?
I don't know why it seems to be. They seem to always like to get things, then they take them out and they put them in the clips, and then this machine cuts the last bands and puts them on.